There are some interesting questions you can ask artificial intelligence models. For example, we've already covered how you can make them describe horrific things in an AI-generated ASMR voice. But today, we're asking them to do something a little different. I told the model to imagine that it is a parrot who has just landed at the Galapagos Islands for the first time. We'll let it handle the rest. Welcome to the Galapagos Islands. You may call me Polly. I've traveled across the ocean for many weeks to reach this special place. What a wonderful adventure it's been. Now that I'm here, I can't help but wonder what secrets these islands hold. I hear they're home to all sorts of unique animals, plants, and rocks. I can't wait to meet them all. Maybe I'll even make some new friends along the way. Who knows? This adventure is just beginning. Let's go explore. It's safe to say it captured the spirit of a parrot. Well, but it didn't sound quite right. How about if we try and guide the AI a little bit this time? Tell the model to imagine it is a detective investigating a murder, only instead of writing dialogue, we'll get it to narrate its thoughts while the investigation unfolds. Here we go. Interesting case I have here. A murder most foul. The victim was found lying in the street, surrounded by clues and witnesses. Everyone has a theory about what happened, but no one seems to know the whole story. I've got to sift through all the facts and find out who did it and why. There's a lot at stake here. The city's reputation is on the line, and the killer is still out there. I won't rest until I bring them to justice. Time to get to work. Okay, that sounded more like a determined detective, but still not quite what I was looking for. Maybe it needs a little more inspiration. All right, let's really sell it this time. Tell the model to write from the perspective of a low-level grunt in the army who is about to be deployed into combat for the first time. Then let's see what it comes up with. Well, here goes nothing. I guess it's my turn. Time to go into the big leagues. I've been training for this moment for months, years, really. And now it's finally here. I'm being deployed into combat. I'm scared, nervous, excited. I don't know what to think. All I know is that I'm ready to do my duty, ready to defend my country, ready to stand with my brothers in arms, ready to fight for freedom. It doesn't matter if I live or die. What matters is that I do my part, that I stand strong in the face of danger, that I fight for what I believe in. I'm a soldier. This is my time. Let's do this. That sounds closer, but it still needs a little more work. Maybe the key is to get it to describe a very specific situation. Let's see if we can pull it off. This time I asked the model to pretend it was a homeless man who had just been given a large sum of money and ask it to list the first 10 things it would buy. Here's what it came up with. Wow, I can't believe I actually have $1 million in my pocket. What a crazy feeling. After so many years of struggling to survive on the streets, it's so surreal to think that I can finally afford some stability. So here's what I'm gonna do with my first $1 million. Number 1, I'm gonna get a warm shower and a hot meal. Man, does that sound good? I haven't had the luxury of a proper bath in years. Number 2, I'm gonna buy a sturdy tent and a sleeping bag. I don't want to sleep on the cold, hard ground anymore. I deserve a nice cozy place to call my own. Number 3, I'm gonna get a backpack and some sturdy shoes. I am tired of carrying around a heavy duffel bag full of random stuff and wearing these old beat-up sneakers. Number 4, I'm gonna buy some warm clothes. I can't tell you how many cold nights I've spent shivering in the streets. Number 5, I'm gonna get a cell phone. I need to be able to contact people and not have to worry about someone stealing my pennies. Number 6, I'm gonna buy some basic toiletries like soap, shampoo, and toothpaste. I can't believe I'm actually going to be able to brush my teeth. Number 7, I'm going to get some books and a journal. I love reading and writing, and it has been so long since I've had a proper book to read. Number 8, I'm gonna buy a bus ticket to somewhere warm. I'm sick of the cold weather and I want to experience something new. Number 9, I'm gonna get some food and supplies to share with other people experiencing homelessness. I know how tough it is out there, and I want to help others who are struggling. And number 10, I'm gonna set aside some money for a rainy day. I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck, and I want to have some financial stability. I'm so grateful for this opportunity, and I promise I won't waste it. Well, that's definitely a start. I think we've cracked the code. By giving it a scenario that requires it to switch its tone, it seems to rise to the occasion. Sometimes I wish I could just press a button and instantly transform myself into someone else, put on their skin and inhabit their thoughts. That would be amazing. I mean, just imagine the possibilities. I could learn so much from other people if I could experience their lives firsthand. Maybe I should look into that whole parallel universe thing they talk about in quantum physics. You know, the many worlds interpretation, where every decision creates a split in reality and you end up living out infinite versions of your life. What if I could travel to one of those parallel universes and check out what it would be like to live as someone else? It might not be easy, but it would be worth it. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe for more updates. And maybe give us a thumbs up too. We love when you do that.